drift away.
It's about that time. I'm Lux, and today we've got a new series I like to call Carry to Victory. I've got a wheel here with the top 10 players in NBA 2K18 that currently play in the NBA. I'll spin the wheel, get a random player, then have to draft around that player and try to win a championship. Now, why is this challenging? Why is this difficult? In order for me to guarantee I get the player that I need, I have to be the first overall pick. With the draft process being in Serpentine, I won't get my second pick until like 65 players are gone. So pretty much we need to get carried to victory. So let's start off with the wheel. The best player on here is LeBron James at 97 overall. The worst player, in my opinion, is Joel Embiid, 93 overall. However, Russell Westbrook is also 93, and so is Kyrie Irving. So I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel one time to see who we are drafting around. Kyrie Irving. So let's go ahead, go to the draft, make sure we get Kyrie and try to build around him while I try to figure out what he needs to succeed. Alright, so it really didn't matter which team we used because we're never really going to be in a game. It's going to be a simulated series, so I just went with the 76ers because they were the first on the list. The only thing that is important is we have the first overall draft pick, which you see we do here. So now it's time to get into the draft. We already know who we are starting with. It's going to be Kyrie Irving, 93 overall. Let's take a look at his stats here. A+ inside, A+ mid-range, A three-pointer, A playmaking. It's going to be pretty good. Obviously, that's what he does. So, welcome to the team. We're going to try to build around you. Alright, so I was trying to figure out who we can put with Kyrie Irving to boost him up a bit, give him the limelight that he deserves. So I'm thinking Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap has got some good defense. He's got some good D. He's going to be able to get some protection. He can also hit the pick play if need be, and he can also make the plays so that Kyrie can pass on the ball. Kyrie can still get those assist points. I think we're going to do it. Paul Millsap, welcome to the team. Alright, so since we were the first overall pick, we will get back-to-back picks. So again, I wanted a big man maybe to play some of the pick roles, someone that can score when he gets the ball. So I'm thinking of picking up Pau Gasol in the center position. Let's do it. So I don't want to get too many quote-unquote great players because we do kind of want him to shine a little bit so that he can get his play time in. So I'm thinking Rudy Gay. He worked well. Kyrie Irving worked well with LeBron being the small forward. This way, he'll get a lot of that limelight because it's Rudy Gay who could still ball, but give him the credit he deserves. So we're going to be picking up Rudy Gay. But we definitely need a player with the catch and shoot opportunities where Kyrie just gets on the ball and he immediately pops instead of trying to go with the playmaking moves. So I'm thinking our best bet here is going to be J.J. Redick. Catch and shoot guy, baby. Okay, so for our bench, I don't really care about the little guys because I don't need another point guard. That's great because we've got Kyrie who's going to be playing the majority of the minutes, so I'm not really worried about picking up another point guard. So we're going to try to look at the big men, and I'm looking at Markieff Morris. He's got the good offense. He's got the okay defense, nothing too killer. So it's either going to be him or Ilyasova, who again has the same issue. He's got the good offense, but not a great defense. I think I'm going to go with Markieff, mainly for the fact that he is better with the pick and roll opportunities. So, Markieff Morris, welcome to the team. Okay, so for our next pick, I'm looking at Reggie Bullock. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are you picking him up when Chandler Parsons is on the fucking board, when Wilson Chandler's on the fucking board, and when DeMario Carroll's on the board? Listen up, listen close, and listen careful because this is the mindset. We're not gonna get a great point guard because of Kyrie. So, if we get Reggie, he's going to be our 3-point. He's going to be our shooter. so that we can still have the distance game as well. Because my man can pop like there's no tomorrow. So, let me know in the comments, was this the right pickup? Reggie Bullock, welcome to the squad. Okay, so for our next pick, we were just talking about the shooting the 3 ball, and again, being in the lack of a secondary point guard, give it up for Kyle Korver. Now I know what you're thinking, Wayne, you always call him Kyle Turnover Korver, but I'm not playing, I'm simming, and I just cannot play Kyle Korver very well. But maybe the CPU can. Let's see what he's got. Kyle Korver, oh, welcome to the squad. Alright, for our center position off the bench, you know I got a soft spot for Aaron Baines. He's a good player. He doesn't get his recognition. He just gets a hard time. He's so good at defense that he gets made fun of for getting dunked on. But hey, my man was there when your center's over there waiting at the 3-point line. I'm just saying, Aaron Baines don't get the love he deserves, but we're going to show him some love. Aaron Baines, welcome to the team. Alright, so for our backup point guard, we've got Milos Teodosic. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Now, for this position, he's obviously going to be the worst on the team, so that's why we just need a player with a very high playmaking. He's got the A- playmaking, and he can still do some shooting if need be. Plus, there's not many better options on here. I was looking at Darren Williams for a little bit, but then we looked again. So, Milos, welcome to the team. So now these rest of these positions won't matter because they're not going to play. The 11, 12, 13, 14 players aren't going to play. We're just playing with the starters and the bench. So we're just going to be picking, so it doesn't really matter who we pick here. So we'll just fast forward to where we put our team together. Alright, so here is what the squad is looking like. Just a reminder, we are the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Kyrie Irving, JJ Redick, Rudy Gay, Paul Millsap, Pau Gasol. Coming off the bench, we have Milos Teodosic, Kyle Korver, Reggie Bullock, Markieff Morris, and Aaron Baines. These are the play time that they are going to have. Also, something else that I've switched up is the coaching. So I went ahead and turned down the bench utilization because we have so many good starters that I want them to play relatively a lot. And I've also switched out the playbook with the Thunder. Our first scoring option is going to be Kyrie Irving. Second, JJ Redick. Third is Paul Millsap. Our offensive focus is going to be playing through the star because it's all about the carry to victory. It's all about Kyrie Irving. So let's see where we place in the power rankings. So NBA.com has us at 14. 2K has us at 8. Mark Spears has us as 13. So that's not awful, but we're looking for a championship. And honestly, I don't even know if we're going to make playoffs. This might be a little bit harder than we thought, but it's game time. We're going to sim through the regular season. Let's do this. Alright, so we've simulated everything but the last game, and we've made it to playoffs. We are 4th in the conference. Even if we win this game, I don't think that puts us above the Celtics because we still have the extra loss. But anyway, we are 4th in the conference, which isn't bad considering we've got one good player. Our big three is Kyrie Irving, Paul Millsap, and Pau Gasol. Like, that's not excellence, but it's good enough to make it to playoffs. Let's get this last game simmed. Coming with the loss, not a big deal. LeBron James with the MVP. Ben Simmons with the Rookie of the Year. Don't even know who you are, but 6-man, good for you. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the Defensive Player of the Year. Chris Paul with Most Improved. Scott Brooks with Coach of the Year. So, good on them. Did we make anything here? Let's see. 76ers. So Kyrie Irving making the All-NBA second team. And that's probably about it. Let's be fair. Like, not much else is gonna. Oh nope. I seen it somewhere here. Kyrie Irving All-NBA. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. So now it's playoff season. We're going up again. Where are we at? We're going up against the Magic, which we know they have LeBron James. They've got Kyle Lowry and Guess you're the next best Marcus Smart. Nah, okay, so this is going to be a little difficult, a little tough. But again, this is key player versus key player. Let's see what happens. Simulate current round. So we're up on 1, we're tied, we're down 2, we're tied, we're up 1. We have been eliminated. We did not make it past the first round. Let's try to see what happened. So don't simulate, view box score. So for the last game, Kyrie just wasn't putting them up. We had a lot of defensive issues. 8 and 20, 7 for 14, 5 for 15. Just wasn't our best shooting. 1 for 6. Like Kyrie, we depended on you. You still dropped 22 points, which is great, but we need a little more effort out of you being our key player. Let's see who ends up winning the championship. It's going to come down to Pistons versus Warriors, and the Pistons come away with the championship. Steph Curry being the finals MVP. Let's see who else the Pistons had. Is this the Pistons team or is this the Pistons? There we go. Alright, so Steph Curry, Jaylen Brown, Boban Marjanovic, Otto Porter. So they had a pretty decent team. Zach Randolph, Kyle O'Quinn. Okay, so they had a pretty okay team. Not bad. I don't know if it's championship worthy other than Steph Curry, but so let's take a look at how our team did all year. Statistics, player stats. So Kyrie Irving averaged 27 points and 8 assists per game. So that's not bad, but unfortunately it's not key player championship good. Paul Millsap came through with the 16 points and 9 rebounds per game, which is good. JJ Redick with these 16 points. That's all we really expected out of him was the points. Same thing with Rudy Gay, 14 points per game. Kyle Korver, I needed more points out of you, dog. You were supposed to be my pick and popper, but you looked like you were picking with no pop. Pau Gasol, not a bad, but not great. 9 points per game at 9 rebounds. I needed you to be my rebound god. You just weren't getting them for us. Markieff Morris, not great. Aaron Baines, we didn't expect much out of you. Milos, you didn't play much, so I really can't be upset. Reggie Bullock, you let me down. I put all my eggs in that basket, and you let me down. I need you to make big plays, but you just didn't, and it hurts. Why was Jose Calderon playing? Why did Manu Ginobili play? I'm confused. But anyway, let me know what we could have done different. If you guys want to see more of this series, any thoughts that you had, let me know. I like this. I think this is a lot of fun, so I would love to do another one. So we made it to the first round of the playoffs, which isn't bad, but I know we can do better. Thank you for viewing and subscribing, and remember to stay luxurious.